Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today, as you can see, we are back in the city. Lots going on. They're cleaning the bridge up there, which I think actually might be a good thing for fishing. It's gonna stir up this, what was clear water is actually looking kind of stained, which I think is probably a good thing. It's gonna hopefully trigger the fish to feed. We also have overcast skies coming in today. Cheating a little bit today. Just got live bait with us. We're gonna run it on the center pin. Heavy pressured system in here. You can see we are in the middle of the city. You do things that work in heavy fishing pressure. So we're using live bait. Gonna see what we can catch. Everything's down here. Everything from muskie to big smallmouth to walleye to trout. So we'll see how we do. And just like that, we're bet. What have we got? Little bass. Little bass. Whoop, there goes my shiner. All right, first fish of the day. Whoa. Here, buddy, let me see your mouth, buddy. I'm trying not to drop you on these rocks. There we go, got him. First fish of the day, a little largy. Nothing big. Whoa. There we go. Oop, oh, that's a gar right there. Look at the size of that gar. That is a massive gar. Be fun to hook into that guy. I shouldn't say massive, but very big. Alrighty. Fish number 2 looks like a small jaw this time. Might be a large jaw. Holy cow, look at all those gar. They're spawning. They are spawning. There's a giant school of spawning gars that swam by. That's really funny. It's probably why that gar earlier didn't want to eat the minnow. They're in spawning mode. Give them a couple weeks. And they'll probably actually be biting down here in a couple weeks. That was a massive school of spawning gar. I hope it showed up on the camera. Uh-oh, this guy's bleeding a little bit. Alrighty, let you go, Mr. Smallmouth. And then this pole I've just got dead sticked. I just got my bait straight down, not going anywhere. Let's see how that technique works. Got something. Biggest of the day looks like a big largemouth. Cool, I might actually need the net for this one. First fish on an artificial of the day. Hit a jerk bait. Whoa, look at that gar. That is a nice large jaw. I don't know how well he's hooked. Right when we get to 90 degrees, he's gonna try and pop it right there. No, that's a nice large jaw. Alrighty, on an artificial too. I'm gonna try and grab my pliers and see if I can get them out of that hook. I'm gonna get those hooks out right quick. Hit the top hook, that's interesting. First decent fish of the day on a jerk bait. See ya, buddy. Cool. Whoa, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. My dead stick just got hit. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There you go. Eat the whole thing now. It's a very small smallmouth, but we'll take him, right? Oh, I forgot to set my drag's super loose on this. I never set my drag. It's good we're testing with this thing instead of a real big fish of sorts. It was good I saw him hit. I was able to make sure I set that hook really quick the minute he had the hook in his mouth without letting him swallow it. All right, see you, buddy. Artificials are borderline out fishing. Out fishing live bait here, which is surprising. Maybe nobody did hit this yesterday. Usually artificials don't work too well down here. It just gets too much fishing pressure. Just a ball of gar. Later on in the summer, come July, those gar will probably be apt to actually bite down here. Oh, there we go, there's a fish. Not a big one, but I'll take it. It's like a small jaw. Hooked him right in the head. I bet he was going for it. And my dead bait's getting whacked stuff by something again too. See him out. This thing ain't gonna let me touch him. There we go. See you, buddy. Should have stayed filming. My next cast after this released that little smallmouth. I got bit on contact. I think this one we can boat flip. I think it's another largemouth. Whew, boy, he hit the second it hit the water. Made no mistakes. The second that hit the water. Second biggest of the day. All right, I'll take it. Look at that. He's got torn up lips there. Looks like he was maybe working on a bed. Either that or digging for crawfish. One of the two. Alrighty, cool. I wish I was filming. That was instantaneously. He's got a sore there. Probably beat up from building beds. See ya, buddy. Well, folks, I think we've worn out the predators in here for now. Probably go to the other side and pick up a few more. Nobody's over there, but I think instead I'm gonna switch gears. It's the middle of the day. Sun is high, sun is hot, and there's a pile of panfish in this foam right here. Mostly white perch, but there's some big gills and stuff in there as well. Look at this school of spawning gar again. I hope they're showing up on the camera. I don't have a polarized lens, probably not. I'm gonna throw my bait in front of them, just because why not, right? Oh, nope, I lost my minnow, never mind. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna make a run to the car. I think we're gonna retire the center pin and my lure throwing rod, and we'll probably throw some panfish rigs and maybe do some jigging. And I think we're gonna pick up a ton of panfish. All right, show your panfish rig there. Butterworm on a trout magnet jig. And drop it straight down and let the magic happen. Not biting super hard. I think these panfish are mainly in spawning mode as well. There we go. Little gill. Fun thing about dropping a butterworm in that foam, you never know what you're gonna pull out. And it's mainly gonna be these panfish. This is not quite keeper size. I saw some keeper size gills in there. I don't know, I guess if you're real desperate, you can keep it. And everything's a keeper to the Amish. They just throw them in the meat grinder. There we go. See? Okay, hey, we finally got one of the white bass, or white perch. Yeah, it's a keeper size if I wanted to keep them. There he is. All right, that's the main thing I see schooled up down there. That is indeed a white perch. If it had the lines on it, it'd be a white bass. White bass are spawning right now too. If I went to, holy cow, my carp pole. Oh no, it's just a freaking weed got stuck on it. My line ended up way down here. I got excited. That was just a weed that pulled me down. I think that's the end of that dough ball. All right, well, we need to put a new dough ball on this. And looks like something's chasing the dead stick too. Hint of action here all of a sudden. Bluegill. Definitely a mixed bag of panfish that are straight down. Retiring the carp pole for a minute, having fun with these guys. Once I get bored, I'll start messing with that carp pole again. Now they're starting to bite good and heavy again. Wahoo! A little bit bigger. They're getting smaller. Almost put this one on as bait on my other pole. I might actually do that. I think this one's going to become bait. Nah, my shiner's still good and alive. Never mind. There we go. Here's a bigger one, finally. It's not that much bigger. Felt bigger. That one's keeper. That one's definitely a keeper. First indefinite, without a doubt, keeper of the day. He's an 8-incher. I'm releasing because, well, the day is long. Also, the spillway's kind of gross. So, we're in the middle of the city. A lot of people would keep that here. I'm sure it's safe to eat. I've actually kept a walleye out of here before. But, I don't know. Still just makes me feel kind of, I know this is not the cleanest water in western New York, so. See how long it takes to get bit again. I'm guessing it will not be long. It was not long at all. That was a bigger one. No, I think they're bigger on the hooks than always. I think this is our first sunfish. I think it's a hybrid. I think it's our hybrid. It's a bluegill sunfish hybrid. It looks like it's actually mostly bluegill. Whoa, sorry buddy. Bluegills. Mostly gills in there. I mean, I think it's mostly white perch, but the white perch just aren't biting where the bluegills are. Alright, what have we got here? Is that a rock bass? What? Getting some different species here. That is definitely a rock bass. Okay. everything's in that school. I definitely see some little bass in that school as well, little regular bass. Oh, look at that gar. Oh, look at that gar. Look at that, he's got something on his mouth. Poor guy. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, he's all wrapped up. He's got rope on his mouth. What is with that gar? I don't know what's with that gar. Nah, it looks like he broke somebody off, and he's not in good shape. He's not in good shape. I hope I catch him. I can make him in better shape. Get all that line off of him. Alright, another one. Whoa, a little bigger. Whoa. These things are feisty. They are feisty. Feisty fish. Cool. Have a nice meal if we were keeping them. You see all the fish scattering. Just how many are down here in that foam. Hoping that, you know, one of these times maybe we'll get a bass or something other than a panfish. That's a small one. The ones that bite right away seem to be small. We'll get a bass, or it'd be really fun if we hooked into a carp will 100% hit these butterworms as well. Check it out. I just pulled out a crappie. That might be a keeper too. Ooh, that's 100%. That's a crappie. Black crappie. Pretty one too. Oh yeah, I think that's a... Oh boy, I'm considering keeping them all of a sudden. That one's probably close to 10. That's a beautiful fish right there. I didn't even realize there's crappie. It might be my first crappie down here. Definitely my first crappie is pushing keeper. It's definitely keeper by the old limit. He might be 9.5. He's darn close to being a keeper. If he's not one, I'll let him go. Ah, boy. I mean, that one's... I'm just catching big ones. The minute I say I want to catch a small one to use as bait, and all we're catching are big ones. I mean, I'm probably nearing a limit now if I was keeping them. That one's another borderline keeper. Come on. I guess it's just a big fighter gill. Yeah, big fighter gill. Wow, that's a keeper. Whoa! Oh, never mind. Alright. I mean, I'm obviously not keeping count of panfish. My buddy Justin's gonna join me. Oop. Sorry, buddy. See ya. I finally think it's safe to say I found the big bluegills. I told you there was big ones in there. I guess we just had to catch all the small ones first. These are all keepers. We're probably getting close to a dang limit. Panfish today. That one might be I think the longest of the day. I don't know if he weighs the most. Some of these fish I caught were really round, but big shiner on a split shot out there's got a bite. What have we got? I don't know. Something stupid on there. Looks like a little bass, and I'm on some other line. Well, that's wonderful. Not on my line, am I? Nope. Great. Get off of that line. Here we go, it's coming. Some other random fishing line out there. That is not mine. Come here, buddy. Let's see if I can get that line out of there. That line's got to come out of there. This is a very unhealthy looking fish. That is a very unhealthy looking bass. Alrighty. Whoa, alright, now let's try and get this other line out of here. About hurting myself here. There we go. Look at that. Doing good things for God and country. Wow, that is thick line. People were fishing with like 50-pound test. Spider wire. Oh, we had another bass of the day. A little ugly, unhealthy largemouth. We'll take that with us at the end. There used to be a trash can over here. They need to put those out. It's after Memorial Day. Nice. This actually, he's got a messed up jaw. I wonder if this is the same one I caught earlier. I think it's smaller. The one I caught earlier was definitely pushing legal size. That one looks like it's definitely under legal size. So I think it's been caught before. I don't think it was caught by me. That's not the same one. The one I caught earlier was definitely bigger. That's insane.
Someone was in the camper.
It's got a smallmouth. I switched to using minnows because I was getting bored with the butterworms and I was almost out of butterworms. I wanted the same for the next spot. Can I take it? You got a fish, dude. I don't have to drag you in. Rockbass. Well, I caught a fish for Justin. I don't know, 50% credit. Who knows how long this thing's been on the hook. Oh cool, it didn't swallow it either. Alright, well, switching to the little fathead minnow seems to be picking up a lot of small bass. If like it means applying for a job that's open now, I would. Well, what do we got here? White perch. Wow! Alrighty. Well, he came off the hook. See you, Mr. White Perch. Wahoo. Little bass are definitely tearing up the little minnows. Oh, Benji joined us. Oh. Smallie. See you, buddy. On a fair one. Nice, yeah, that one's not bad.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
That's the lit.
Little smallmouth. Fish? Oh, nice. Need the net? Okay. Alright, Benji, you got one net worthy. I got that hook set on film, dude. I'll get the net just in case. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's like that one I caught. Nice.
What do you got on? Just a Kitech.
Kitech. I was thinking about trying the Kitech today too.
Here, use your sign.
Wait, what?
Use your sign to use this.
My sign?
Yep, I found it.
Oh gosh.
I thought it was a little bigger than that.
Yeah, still not bad. Yeah, it's about the size of the first one that I caught. Honestly, your two bass were like the first two that I caught on the jerkbait. Benji just said last cast because he's got to go do stuff, and he caught a fish on it. It's the rock bass. Oh yeah.
Sweet fish.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. I was about to pull this up and I saw a fish like turn. Went from 10 feet to 5 feet.
It's about time.
Tonya, you two have a lot in common.
What, getting snags?
No, getting like, hey, Bungy's got another fish. I got that on film too. Do you need the net? No, I'm gonna see it. No, you don't need the net. I got this. I got this.
I'll be ready with it.
Dude, he's looking at it. He's looking at it, dude. He didn't grab it. He didn't grab it. He went and turned on it. It's going back up that way. Huge ASS muskie, just like you said. I doubt it. He swam up that way. Man, he turned, dude. He looked full on at it and then swam away from it. That one was massive. Finally got Justin unskunked. Me and Justin are calling it quits here. Justin's no longer skunked. That was a fun day of multi-species fishing. I'm gonna stop by here after dark and try for some walleyes. Pops. All right, now it's under. Yeah, that was a fish. What do we got? Crappie. Huh. In the industrial park. Crappie in the industrial park. What do we got this time? Rock bass. Rock bass. Fish are definitely tight to the other shoreline. I could probably catch more panfish and such if I got down on those rocks over there, but that kind of looks like a pain. I think we're gonna move on to our next spot. Crappie is a cool catch. It wasn't a keeper. We're back here at the dam. I don't know if I'm gonna make this into a separate video from earlier or not. For now, we're going to fish here for some walleye. The DEC was actually in the parking lot when I pulled in, which is awesome. I've never seen the DEC in the parking lot here at night before, so I'm excited about that because I've seen some really illegal stuff go on here at night. As a matter of fact, like the last 2 times I tried fishing here at night, I actually left because of people. The one time it was just a crackhead, and then the other time it was these fishermen, and they were climbing up onto the dam behind me, which is illegal, and they had this giant net, and they're trying to net the walleye and the muskie, and I think the muskie were out of season, and they're showing me these pictures of these like snagged muskie that they were catching down here every night. Just freaked me out. So anyway, we'll see what we can catch. They've been doing this revitalization down here, even though this area has continued to get worse. But anyway, there's so much artificial light down here nowadays since I last lived in this city. This can't be a good thing for walleye. I mean, it's a good thing because I feel way less likely to get stabbed in the back while I'm fishing, but it's not a good thing for walleye. They have very sensitive eyes. Got something. I think it's a rock bass, so it's definitely 100% that is a rock bass and not a walleye. All right, see you, buddy. Not a walleye. Got something that's jumping away, which leads me to believe it's probably not a walleye, and it came off. That was jumping like a bass. Got something on. What is that? Another dang rock bass. People just set off fireworks up right by my van. Scared the heck out of me. Got on something. I think it's another bass. It's not acting like a walleye, and it's not acting very big. Yeah, little bass. So many little smallmouth in here. I didn't take long at this spot to catch something. Is that a walleye or a fat rock bass, I think? I don't know what this is. It's definitely not a walleye. Settle down. I think just a regular largemouth or something. Smallmouth. All we're doing is picking up more bass and rock bass. I think this one's another rock star guy. Yep. Another rock guy. Let me now. There we go. Decent one. It's a decent something. I don't think it's a walleye. No, it's a bass. And the bass slam continues. Are you a bass or walleye? You're a bass. Largemouth. Nighttime. I mean, they're hitting in the nighttime. I can't even imagine during the daytime. I think we kind of wore things out up at the dam earlier today. But, didn't wear things out down at the bridge. That's for sure. They're all bass, though. No walleye amongst them. They're spunky bass, let me tell you. Alright, I'm done with this BS. Alright, I'm done trying. Let's shine in the water and blow out the spot up, see what we see. Nothing. Nothing. Tons of bass. No walleye. Look at all those bass. Rock bass, gills, gar friends. Coming right up to say hello, too. And came right up next to me to say hello. Looks like they're spawning, so. Okay. Well, I'll leave you alone. It was a fun day of fishing. We're calling it quits, heading back to the car. I give up. No walleye tonight, just a bunch more bass. Just add on to the video from earlier. Tons of fish in here nowadays. Just, I don't know what happened to the walleye, but we did see a lot of gar, and we saw some big muskie today too, so there's a lot of other stuff in here besides just the bass and panfish. Lots of carp and suckers too, so always just fun seeing a lot of different fish and catching a lot of different fish too. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We'll catch you in the next adventure.